First carry now, this is Bashal Tootin. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They're going play action. Headed out right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return. First down now, ball at the 33.
18 left. Buffalo 18. Cowboy 80.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Dragon 60. Let's go. 79 Broncos. Viking 18. Mustang 19. Warriors 70. Ready.
Here's Willis to the air. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Bronco switch.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. These guys go up 6-0 here in the first. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Point after is up and through. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Okay, ready?
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10.
Come on. Ready?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
Complete to Darnell Washington. It's a gain of 7.
Second and 3 now.
Second and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Heads out on the bootleg. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're stuck behind the sticks on third and long.
77.
Throw here, third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at fourth and long. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
27-yard line.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tech. 60 Bobcats. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
To throw, here's Willis. He sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
60 Mavericks. Here we go. Here we go. Buffalo 8. Viking 8. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check. Check. Ready, ready.
Running this one left. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's some great field position.
On the go.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Go. Ready.
Throwing now on 1st down. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 19-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
Ready up.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Okay. Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Looking to throw here. Finds his running back. This is Bayshore to and he is in. Touchdown. So the back does the work that time. Brock taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him or check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Record there to tack on the extra points. And these guys tie this game 7-7.
Will Riker to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning from the 18-yard line. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More of the NFL on EA Sports coming up. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. Willis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Pretty even match in this first half. You just kind of wait. Well, you just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
3rd and long for him here. He finds Bailey working downfield here. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Willis to throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Track is 60. Here we go. Track.
Throwing is Willis. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here's Willis. It is Cup, left side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
The give now out of the shotgun. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ready, set.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
Slot man's in motion right.
Ready.
1st down, and they go right back to it. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Setting up, 2nd and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cup Warriors, 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing from the gun. This one's caught. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
60 Eagles, 79 Broncos, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 19 Lions.
3rd down from the gun. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Oops, knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Fielded at the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Here comes the final play of our first half.
19.
He gets crushed behind the line and the ball comes out. And the defense has it. Defense recovers. That's a turnover. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Jump off, caught by his back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Red. Hawk 70. Hawk Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He put everything he had into this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for, thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He's trying to go deep again. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Takes it in at the 21. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. First and 10 now from the 46.
Ready. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Ready.
They give it to him again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Back to the well again. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as the short completion would have.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
18 reps. Go. 70 Lions. 18. Pioneer. 79 Broncos.
He'll throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15.
That's good.
One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Brought in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
2. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Let's go now. 60 back.
Thrown back, gets the handoff. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Oops, knocks it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time that he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Complete right side to Washington. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that gives him a 1st down.
To Darnell, Washington. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
19 Lions. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
Now looking to throw. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Maverick, 60 Maverick. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 48-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It'll still be just a 1-score game when we resume play. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Ready? 19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
They are throwing it again. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Ready up.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolf. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Sticking to the air here. He beams one, deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up.
Go! Cougar 19.
From the red zone now. Throw is caught. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
Come on. Set. Liking 18. Go.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Here we go. 6, ready, right?
Tootin again. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I'm going to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys trail by 6. Down by 6, no choice but to go for this.
Tag. 60 Eagles.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And the catch is made for the touchdown. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Short kick, just reaching the landing zone. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Bronco 80. 70 Rangers.
Back to throw. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ready up.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Setting up to pass. Buying some time right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Slot man motioned over. Here he is to throw. Ball in left side. And they get the 1st down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.